Hello and welcome to today's episode of Gran Turismo 7. We are here for episode number 6 of season 1 of whatever the hell I called this, Gran Turismo 7 Racing Champions. And of course, we're joined by Mark.
It's good, guys.
So we're here for the second and final sprint of the season.
This is a strange track. I thought this was the regular Red Bull Ring layout, or it's a different one.
Oh yeah, because the sprints we went with shorter tracks, it's our shorter races. Also keep in mind for the sprint we don't have to pit, so. Just 5 laps of racing. Now, of course, in the last episode, I did lock down the championship, but of course there's still 3 more episodes to do, so.
You probably are going to win this track. Two times in a row I've smashed right into that wall because I thought it was the other track layout.
That's why you got 3 laps to practice. Alright. 3rd and final lap. Let's see what we got.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Of course, you came close to winning the Red Bull Ring in the full layout earlier in the season. I had a really wild last lap move on you.
Alright. I'm good.
Alright. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, I do remember that pass. That was wild. I think I led like, what, 4 laps of that? 3 laps?
Probably. Oh my god. Can't race that car, you broke the livery rules.
It's got a number on it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, on the front.
Nice.
It's one of the Gran Turismo ones. But...
That's those shitty fucking numbers.
yeah.
Those ones are the worst.
Oh my god, it's got numbers in its name. It's the 911. Pretty suiting for Mr. September.
This fucking guy. Are we gonna see you make your own livery for that car though? At some point?
We will. I have a plan video idea later on down the line.
Oh,
We
is
talked
that?
about before.
Oh, that's the car it's for? Okay. Nice. Nice. Wasn't perfect through that corner, but we'll take it. Imagine how Traeger dudes would be in the lobbies if we had this track.
Oh my god, they'd be melting down, dude.
I mean, they
we
melt
need to
down over the shorter version of Watkins Glen, so.
I think we need to start with this track then. Well, actually, no. We need to start with Watkins Glen, and then once we get people, we'll do this track. Like the second or third track, we'll do this one.
I already got a track in mind for second track, but yeah.
Mount Panorama.
Because you guys do the same tracks every single day. Oh my god, I hate this track.
God. I'm sitting this race out.
Bro, we need to meme that for the next video title or stream title. What race does the Gran Turismo 7 chat hate this time?
God, every
Something.
race, these dudes like put their opinion out like I'm gonna change the track because one dude says I don't like it. Okay, buddy, you don't like this track. Anyways. We'll implement the racer kick policy. They'll trigger the dudes.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, it's not the race. Good thing it's a I was gonna say a short. Good thing it's a sprint.
So, fun facts about sprints. These are one of the things that I have planned to drop for season 2.
See what you did there with the transition. That was a good transition there. Like it. Alright, what's some of the changes that you made for the sprint?
Well, the sprints are gone. That's my change.
Oh. Okay.
Well, one thing I did was opt to lower the point total. I know that was something that we discussed previously for like the race playlist, having a lower point total. Lower
So you need to
overall
win more
score.
races to win?
I guess. Basically, the points now are 10 to 5.
And is there a threshold that you need to reach?
For what?
Like points, or is it more like the more you can't physically win because of the amount of races that we have left?
Like you're saying,
Like,
win
do you win on
early?
Do you win on points?
Yeah, you
right
win on
now, do you
points.
win on points or do you win on races won?
It's the same. It's gonna be the same thing as winning on points.
Oh, okay.
But it's just we're lowering the total of it, so each race won't be as like big of a gap. Because right now it's a 5-point gap per win. So I've lowered it down to be a 3-point gap. So it'll be a little closer. Plus we're gonna have the like lab lead points. We discussed doing that.
Yeah.
So something like a lap lead point will obviously make it a little closer. And it also makes it a little less predictable of how many points win the championship, because right now it was a set split number, right? But we don't know how many laps you can earn because each race is different.
Yeah, we got another one of those weird moments where I finished before you.
Oh, okay. And a scenario like this, or a race like this, I was coming to the line and there was like 4 seconds on the clock, and I probably could have crossed the line and set off another lap, but I slowed down to not have to do
Yeah, I
another
thought
lap.
you did. Because I knew it was like, this dude's going to be able to make it before he goes over. And I'm like, oh, he must have slowed down or something.
But that's the thing where in season 2, I wouldn't want to slow down. I want to keep going and earn that extra point.
Yeah.
Let's see, where are we going next?
Okay, so this is not a good car to use against that.
Ooh, what's good here? Fuck. This may be one where I want to test the... You left the
Give me
room?
1 second. Yes, give me 1 second. I'll be back in, like, not even 10 seconds. I just didn't switch the livery over.
Oh, okay. I'll wait to go on the track for you then, because I don't want to have my laps done and then you're done. Or you're still going. So, one thing that's added is 4 races an episode instead of 3 as well. So that kind of leads into getting rid of the sprints.
Yeah.
Would also cut down on practice laps. Because now that you've gotten more familiar with the tracks, we don't necessarily need to do as many practice laps. You kind of know most of the tracks that we do. We've raced more frequently. And we kind of know what cars to pick on each track. So it's not really as important to have a full practice session. Or a 3-lap practice session, I should say. And ultimately, it doesn't really matter for qualifying because essentially we start side by side. It's not like there's 10 cars in the field. There's 2. So it doesn't really matter if you start first or second. So there's that. I've also added an optional thing. You can choose if you want it or not. But we have the system in the Race Plus where you start off with a few extra points to start an episode. And I thought we could carry that over into the Gran Turismo series, and you could start with 10 extra points to start the season. Going into it. Ten extra points obviously essentially gives you 2 free wins, points wise. So it's up to you, but that is an option.
Would that apply to you as well if I won the second season?
No.
Okay, then I'm good. Because I feel like since the handicap works in GTA, like, for both of us, I'd want it to be, like, for both of us. Based on...
But a handicap is to benefit in certain scenarios. It's not... I mean, the rules change season by season, so I mean, I'm not saying that it wouldn't be there, but I don't have a plan for it to be there if I lost, but I also feel like you getting a 10-point handicap is fair where I wouldn't need a 10-point handicap because I've won every single race in the first season.
So far.
Yeah. I've won 15 races and 2 sprints. So I don't really think that I'd need a handicap after the second season. Or even if I did, it'd be like 1 point. It's kind of like in the Race Plus how we have it, but it's like yours is a lot higher. Because that's how it works. In sports that have that, so it's in comparison of our driving, like, on the track and knowledge of the tracks and the cars, like, it's beneficial to you, but to me it's just a
you're right.
Unfair advantage. To say, give me 10 points to start compared to giving you 10 points isn't really the same. So.
Alright, yeah, no, I think it's fair. I agree with you. When you put it like that.
So.
Because it makes more sense, like, in a race plus scenario. But in this, I totally get, like, having just a handicap be separate just for me because of that fact.
Yeah. Fuck. So, it all depends on if you want it or not. I'll add it in. I think it's beneficial.
No,
okay. So, we'll start you with 10 points. I feel like that's fair. I mean, you know, you'll get some laps led, you'll get some wins. I mean, I think I can overcome 10 points. So, it doesn't feel like it's a disadvantage. Especially in something where I think it'll be beneficial because the point totals are going to be closer. So, even like you think about in the race playlist, if I win one race, basically your handicap advantage is gone.
Yeah.
Where you start with 10 points in this, even if I win 2 races, I would only even your points, and then you'd get, 4 more points, and who knows about fastest laps and laps led. So things are a little bit closer in that standpoint. I didn't want to go too much on like the race playlist chaos, but I wanted to introduce a little bit. So the most race playlist thing that I added, which again we can decide if it's something that we want to do, but oftentimes there's obviously one car that you'll go to race. So the way I have the schedule set up, I should discuss the schedule before I discuss that potential random rule, to introduce some fun. With the 4 races, I have it set to be 2 GR3 races, 2 GR4 race, or 1 GR4 race, and then 1 open class race. The open class, we can adjust it maybe week by week. Once you get a GR1 car and the Super Formula cars and all that stuff.
Wait, you mean, what do you mean by open class? Like, could it be me pick like a truck, and you pick like a supercar or something like that? Like a
Yeah. You can pick whatever you want, basically.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, we have practice laps. You can figure it out.
Yeah, but I mean, like, seems kind of like. I think it should be like more of like a random class every week or every day or every episode, whatever it is.
I mean, there's like 3 classes, dude. You're the one that wanted to race more supercars. I introduced it, and now you don't want it.
No, I mean, I think it's a good idea.
I mean,
it's just like.
That's what it's there for. Are we gonna pick a truck, dude? Genuinely?
I mean, you could.
If we came to this track, would you pick a truck?
This track, probably not.
Okay.
But I mean, there's other tracks,
Any track, are you going to pick a truck over a supercar?
Depends on the track. There's a dirt track in this game, isn't there?
We don't have a dirt track because it's set to be. Because then it would just be a rally race, which we don't have set for rally races.
Could be though.
But there's not. So.
God damn, dude, this fucking track.
So, for that I have it set to anything that's 900 PP or lower, you can race in it, as long as it's not part of a pre-existing class like GR3, GR4. So it opens it up basically to race regular supercars. And again, if you get a GR1 car, I know you said you're looking at it. So if you get one of those, or you get a Super Formula, we can cut down on that category specifically and introduce GR1 race or Super Formula. I like to have that obviously laid out before the season starts, but it gives me this real shitty view of the fucking spectating you just gives me a view from the bumper cam of your car. Like, I don't want to see the bumper cam, and I can't fucking change it. Oh, now I can change it. Okay, cool. I just pressed the wrong button. Yeah, that livery is heat, dude. That the car you're going with?
I guess.
That was your third lap, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I've added in to that. Again, we can discuss the open class more, and again, you get a GR1 car, whatever, we can lessen some of those races. The way it's set up is that the GR3 race will be race 1 and 2 of each episode, GR4 will be race 3, and the fourth race will be the open class. Of course, we've added in a mix of tracks that we've seen here in season 1 and a bunch of new tracks, so that'll be fun. But that's the reset. 3, 2, 1, go. Don't always get a reset in this series.
Not always.
It's a rarity compared to the Race Plus, where it's every 2 fucking seconds. And somehow every week in the Race Plus, we get mixed up who does it in what race.
I thought that you were going to for the randomizer, or like to keep things crazy, like because I like tracks like Nuremberg and Le Mans that are like super long. We should throw those like super long tracks into a random, or not even a randomizer, but just like do one of those tracks like once per season.
Bro hasn't seen the schedule for season 2 yet, then apparently.
Oh, no, I guess not.
Yeah, we got the Nürburgring on there twice for you. We got the Nürburgring, yeah, we got Le Mans on there. They're each on there. When I said we had new tracks, those are some of them.
That's fine.
So we're doing Nürburgring because we're doing it twice because I have the Daytona Road Course on there twice. So seemed fair to put your favorite track on there twice, put my favorite layout on there twice. So basically those will be the opening 2 tracks of Daytona and Nürburgring and the closing 2 tracks of the season. Just like now, Daytona Road Course is the opening and closing race. It'll be the opening and closing race of season 2. Nürburgring will be the second race and the second to last race of the season. Nürburgring has its slightly different rules that you don't have to pit because each race is 10 minutes or about 9 minutes, and we're gonna just run basically a single lap of it because it's such a long fucking track.
Yeah.
So I'll set the timer to 5 minutes for it, and then no pit stop required. So I think I did that for Le Mans as well because I'm pretty sure that's like a 7 or 8 minute lap. So that we'll do 2 laps of, but there's no required pit stop.
We should do that on. We should do that tonight. See how dudes handle endurance tracks.
Bro clearly didn't know what I had planned for race number 2 of the night then, huh? Yeah, it's gonna do Watkins Glen and then we'll do Nürburgring.
Oh. Okay. That's what. These dudes are gonna have a meltdown on that track, dude. Oh my god.
I'm gonna have
I
a
think that
meltdown.
track's gonna have. I think that track's gonna have major meltdowns.
I'm gonna have a meltdown on Nürburgring. The fuck?
You'll be alright. Let's cope.
Listen, dude.
I brought a bottle for you, my guy.
Forget that
I've got
copium.
I've got that 24-ounce copium, dude. It's good stuff. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Bro, this fucking corner, I hate it, dude, so much.
I almost had to cope into the fucking wall, dude. So, the one other thing that I've added as an element to this series to spice things up is the GR3 class is obviously the most dominant class in the series. It's the series we race the most. But we tend to race the same cars. So, one time in the season, you can ban one person's car in the GR3 class.
What?
Yeah. One episode per season. You can say, nah, that car's not raceable, fam. So, like, my Supra, nah, you can't race that this episode. Understandable. One episode a season, you can implement that just to spice it up a little bit more. Shake up your car strategy.
Okay.
So,
Alright. I like that.
because obviously, I mean, I typically race two. I typically race the Supra and the AMG GT. You race lots of times it's the Lamborghini and the Porsche. Those are like your main two, I've noticed, and a little bit like the Ferrari. So, yeah, you can use it strategically whenever in any of the 8 episodes. Of course, once you use it once, it's gone for the season. But
So you can use it 2 times?
you can use it one episode a season. So it will affect 2 races.
Okay.
So, yeah. Basically, whatever episode you pick it on, that's where it's implemented, obviously. Don't forget to pick Gamar.
Oh.
So yeah, that's all I got for the next season. But yeah, I mean, I think the lap points will keep it closer. Again, shaking up the cars that we race will be interesting as well. I think there's a lot of cars in this game that don't get to be raced. I mean, it's just like GTA when everything's all, I only race fucking supercar races. If you pick anything else, I quit kind of bullshit.
Oh my god, you could do that in the race playlist. But you choose not to. Oh my god. You only do super sports and sometimes sports classics. You never do bicycles. Bicycles?
Yeah, honestly, someone who pulls some wild shit and just ignore the fact of the electric car races, the hot ring races, the open wheel
They
races.
just released an electric bike. We want to see cycles races.
Oh god,
You're
cycle
being
race.
racist against the cycles. Cycle races. Oh my god, you almost hit me past the... God damn.
That was kind of close, dude.
You almost disqualified me with that move. I went into the pits like 2 seconds early, but I was very close to... Because I spawned in front of the pits, so I could have just easily have missed the pits, and that would have sucked. Alright, thanks pit team.
Good job, pit team. I always believe in Epic CW Racing. You got the best team. Okay.
Yeah, you should check out the Epic CW pit crew in our race playlist, dude. They get that shit done real quick. It's like 2 second, dude. Your F1 car is fucking fixed. Know what I mean, Gamar?
Nah, my pit crew tends to struggle picking their tires. I end up with that Ferrari ass pit crew, dude. Didn't know what fucking tires we want.
Bro, you gotta get that shit like timed and lined up. It's kind of like in the fuck, what is it called? The F1 game where you have to like turn into the pits. You have to time that shit, and then get ready to fucking move your shit up like as you're slowing down.
I'm ready, dude, but the shit just fucking like... See, I'm ready to leave, so I leave before I press the button, and then I fuck it all up. Clearly
Yeah,
doesn't
that's a
matter,
problem.
because I've won 151 episodes, but yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
God, I'm just saying as well. I just saw 151 episodes.
Alright, well, I'll take another race win, thank you.
And I'm gonna say that you won the other race just so that I can keep the winning streak on my TV.
What?
Remember when I went over your house and we did the playlist, and you said that that TV had a 100% win rate, and I technically, and then you said that I won the other day. I technically did win, but you had
Stats will
won
never
through
show
the
it. Yeah.
yeah, you had won through the list off, and
That's what we do. Shout out to Wan
kinda
for
like
his 3 fastest laps this season, though.
so technically the TV still holds its reputation.
Oh god, we got another
Wow.
fuckery track, dude. Whoever put this fucking schedule together for this week needs to fuck off.
I'm here for the meltdowns. I cannot wait for the fucking meltdowns tonight, dude. Oh my god, I needed some good old-fashioned meltdowns on GT7, dude. After what happened this fucking morning, dude, oh my god. I just need a meltdown.
I just need a meltdown. Oh boy. So, if you guys missed the last episode, which I recommend you checking out, I won the championship. And
Yeah.
what?
You guys couldn't tell from the last episode, I won.
Well, let me finish. God.
Gosh.
So for this episode only, on my Mercedes, because that's the car that I have my specific racing livery on, we've gone all gold to celebrate my championship. Next
You didn't make a
episode,
confetti livery?
nah. I already got the season 2 livery popping off, so we've already moved on. But this episode only will be here with the all gold car. Next episode we go to matte black once again. But as you notice on the side there is a little star next to my name now to represent the one championship. So hopefully in 2 months from now, we'll be adding a second one. So that star will carry over to our Season 2 livery that we run. I'm going to say the Season 2 livery is a evolution of this livery, which I feel like is a solid basis, kind of like the series. The Season 1's a solid basis to build on for Season 2. I feel like the livery is a solid basis.
Think so?
Oh yeah, dude. Season 2 livery is heat, though. You're gonna love it. Got a lot more color to it. Really pops.
Well, can't wait to see it.
This is actually not as mid-track as I thought it was.
The track's the worst, dude.
Is it?
No, I just wanted an illicit reaction from you. No, it's alright.
I just wanted to react. Shut up. Give you a reaction, bozo.
Do it. React.
React.
Sorry, slut.
No,
No,
my
you're done.
reaction, bozo.
You're finished.
No,
You're the only
please.
bozo here. Nope.
I'm not bozo. I swear.
Should have thought about that before you engaged in bozo-like activities.
Oh my god, bozo active, bozo.
Boom.
What a clown. Oh, what a turn. What a turn. Let's go. Fastest lap,
So-
bozo.
This morning I was watching some videos of people who do stupid shit to wild animals. And bro, there's a lot of dumbass people in this world.
So, we ready to start, Kamar?
Yeah.
You practice the pits? I like it. I know there was a struggle in some of the other races, so
I mean, I knew it was here, but I just
good move.
practice in it. Cause why not?
Oh, what a launch. Goldmer's gone. It's over. Goodbye. Oh, I want to win this track by like 2 minutes, dude. What do you think about the gold car, Kamar?
I like it.
It's a
I
good,
like it a lot.
it's a good design. Good. Yeah, no, I enjoy having the gold on here, but we got to go back to the basic design. But we'll be carrying hints of gold into season 2. I know I already told you about it. My only livery hint, but oh yes, what a kind of trash turn after that. Oh, never mind. They need to bring a new track out in this game, though. It's been a while.
Oh my god. Cope.
Oh my god, Cope.
Yeah, I would not want to stand behind that barrier. Like, on the side of that tunnel area. There were like people standing on the other side of the barrier. What if a car like crashes there and fucking flips up onto the barrier? You're done, dude.
Is there not a catch fence there?
No?
Well,
Those dudes are just standing there up against the wall.
rippy dippy then.
It's on the inside, but like still, you could crash and like that's it, dude. You're finished. You know?
Yeah, dude. Oh, that dude's just chilling by that fence there. Okay. What are these fucking bozos doing, dude? Isn't racing banned in Switzerland anyways? So, like... What the fuck are these clowns here?
Oh, is it?
Pretty sure. Oh, yeah, those dudes are just chilling about the concrete wall. That's wild.
I don't know, it's like a driving simulator, not like a real life simulator, but like, I don't know.
I mean, you
It's
can
a
also tell that
velocity.
this is not a real track, because that would have a fence there.
Yeah, I'd hope so. Oh my god, not a real track.
I mean, you never know. Some of these fucking tracks do some bozo ass shit anyways, so... Like the NASCAR tracks, they find like one wall doesn't have a safer barrier and somebody smashes into it. It's always good. They had that at Nashville Super Speedway the other week. There's a barrier that was just pretty close to the track. I mean, it was right after the pits. Didn't have a safer barrier. Nobody really I mean, the drivers noticed it like walking around, but you wouldn't notice it like on TV. And then Ryan Blaney just gets spun and hits into it head on. It's like, that's just a fucking concrete wall. Understandable. Man's a little shook up after that one.
Oof. Yikes, dude. How
That's
hard to
just-
hit the wall?
Pretty hard. I mean, I don't know exactly. It was on a restart, so he was getting up to speed, and he slipped through the grass, and then he went back onto some pavement for a second, then went back onto the grass. And
Oh.
yeah, it's one of those things that
That's
at
not felt
NASCAR
good.
tracks, drivers will find the walls that don't have safer barriers and hit at them. Always.
I mean, isn't that kind of like how it works? Like,
Yeah,
they didn't.
exactly. That's the thing. They'll have one spot that they don't have it. I remember, I think it was it's like a few years, like 8 years ago now. It was Atlanta, and Jeff Gordon spun and hit the wall at the spot right where the safer barrier tapered away, right into the concrete wall. It's just like, bro, if he had spun 2 feet earlier, he could have bounced off the safer barrier, but he found the concrete wall. It's like, all right, dude. So I think they put more safer barrier there.
Nice.
So I'm sure at that spot Ryan Blaney hit, they'll have safer barrier next year. It's just one of those things that is kind of expensive, so the tracks try and get away with it through testing simulations and stuff of where do we need it or not, but the drivers, again, they'll still find the spot that doesn't have it.
Yeah.
So maybe think of that. We're talking about that, and I was also racing those tracks, seeing just the concrete walls, because a lot of the tracks in Europe don't have it as much, and these types of tracks don't have it that are not. Basically, safer barriers are an oval track thing. This type of tracks either have tires, or they got the barriers are called Tech Pro barriers. They're basically like safer barriers, but they're made differently. It's it's still like a foam wall that has a layer of the wall and then cushions in the middle of it, and then a little bit more layers, and then the wall. So it's set up similar to a safer barrier, but they're just a little different because the safer barrier is attached to the wall because it's metal with then foam inside of it. So the Tech Pro barriers are a little bit different, but they're same concept. I think this track may have some on the grass here at the end of this first straight. It looks like those barriers. I know they use those in F1, but yeah, ovals are safer barriers. Tech Pro barriers are more like your road courses. Alright, this should be the final lap. After the next race, Kumar, only 6 more races in the season.
Oh boy. Just 6?
We're kind of in look forward to season 2 mode, personally.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's one of those things once the championship part's over, I mean, we're just racing to race at this point. I think we got some changes that will spice up season 2 that I'm looking forward to seeing how it affects the racing. And again, having laps led, those points, obviously, we introduced them in the Race Plus, and it's really there to be beneficial to the fact of if you lose a race, it's not like, oh, I lost the race. Like, all your laps weren't for nothing. You give every single lap, you get points out of it.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's a good one. All right. So we got Blue Moon Bay Infield A. Next episode, though, we got Monza. We got Willow Spring Big Willow. That's gonna be fun. And we got Interlagos. And then to wrap up, we got Tokyo South Counterclockwise, High Speed Ring, and Daytona Road Course. Any of those tracks sound like places you think you can get that first dub of the season?
Not sure, but I have been doing a little bit better on Daytona Road Course, so we'll see. And those are my best tracks.
Oh, Daytona Road Course, yeah. I mean, I think that Willow Spring will be interesting. That's a track that we've done it in this, and it's been interesting. And even doing versions people made in GTA have been interesting. It's a difficult track because it's so much like you're on the edge just flying off into the sand. So it's literally just track then sand everywhere. So that's pretty much the only track that we have on the schedule that I've changed going into the next season. I picked a different layout because Willow Springs got like 3 very different tracks. Everything else we had in season 1 we will have in season 2 besides that track. I've shaken it up. Not every race will be the same in each episode, and again adding in some new tracks. So I do think that spot that Willow Spring is at is also open if a new track does drop, to throw it in there, just like it was in this season. If a new track came out in June or July, it was open for that. So if a new track comes out in July or August, that spot is open.
All right.
So it's set as Willow Spring Horse Thief Mile or whatever it's called. Some I think it's something Horse Thief. I think it is Horse Thief Mile. That's set for now, but if a new track drops in the next 2 months, because I believe that should be the first episode of September. I think it's like week 5. So this is my 3rd lap. You should be on. It's your 2nd or 3rd lap.
2nd.
Okay. This is a track that we didn't really get to race much. We've done it like twice, and we got absolutely taken out both times. So, actually, no, I think you only done it once, and you got fucking annihilated by that dude who was being a clown because he was talking shit in the chat and got called out. Doesn't really narrow it down for you, but you good, Gamar?
Yeah.
spectating you and I see you just drive right into a wall.
Fucking hell, dude.
Subaru. Bro really went all in on the designs on this car though.
There it is. Let's go.
Say Rainbow Gate on the back.
That's what I thought it said. No, I think it says Rainbow Gala.
It's like fucking Rainbow Gate, bro. What the fuck?
I thought that's what the fuck it said too. Oh my god. But I thought that the other day. And I was like, I'm not gonna bring it up. I didn't think that you'd find that funny, but.
Fucking Rainbow Gate.
So now I'm hearing stories that it could have been Kamala's cocaine.
Oh no.
I'm fucking done, dude. This is a fucking meme. I swear, dude.
Could have been.
I mean, it makes
Kamala's
sense. Her
cocaine.
fucking, her laugh, dude.
Do not come. Do not come.
What?
Remember the clip of her saying "Do not come"? Funny as shit.
I thought you said do not comment.
No.
Thought you were imitating Green John Pierre for a second. Ah!
Do not come. Do not come. Cuss the Trump. I'm gonna come. Bro, I just don't know the context of either one of those statements, but oh boy. Oh my god! You slightly bumped. Oh my god! Kick Mr. September. Dirty dry. Oh my god. Dude, that car just fucks off down the straight, huh?
No, no, no.
And it makes sense. It's one of the fastest
look at me
cars in the
fucking off.
class. Subaru. I found new text for Subaru, where it's the lowercase W and the rest it's all capital. It's even
Do
better.
NASCAR cars have horns?
No.
Why not?
Why do you need that?
Why don't you need that?
I mean, tell me the benefit of a horn in racing.
For the dude to move over?
Yeah, it's called your front bumper.
I just think it would make the race more interesting. Don't you think NASCAR would be more interesting
No.
with horns? Everybody could choose their own horn to get some fucking GTA shit planned.
No. You need somebody to move. That's what your spotter's there for, to go talk to the other team's spotter, be like, move your bitch ass out the way. Or you have the front bumper. Which they just call the chrome horn, so you just fucking push somebody out the way. Don't need horns to move somebody out the way. Some shit somebody in Gran Turismo would want.
I want a horn in this game. These cars have horns?
No.
What about the old style ones? That you spend like $50 trillion on?
No.
Bro, that's lame, dude.
Is it? Is it?
And again, they're race cars. They don't need horns, dude.
I mean, not all of them are race cars.
I don't know if the ones that aren't race cars, I doubt that they would have that in the game. Because again, you're racing them. But
I mean, it's a realistic driving simulator.
well, you send a
Everyone's pretty
strongly worded
realistic.
letter to Mr. Sony. Tell him why
I will.
you need horns.
I think I will.
And Gran
Mr.
Turismo.
Sony, check your email, Mr. Sony.
Check your email, Mr.
Because
Sony.
I'm here for the meltdowns. Oh, Mr. Sony.
You gonna sing a song for Mr. Sony like I sung a song for Mr. Mohan to not demonetize us?
Maybe. Let me think of some lyrics here. I've been listening to a lot of like rock and grunge music lately. So maybe you can get like a screamo Mr. Sony or something like that.
Screamo, Mr. Sony.
That
That sounds terrible.
Do it. Yeah, it does.
Screamo music could
no.
probably be the worst type of music I've ever heard.
You think so?
Shit's ass, dude.
It's better than country music. Not country music. It's better than holiday music.
Probably one or two bangers in there, though.
Yeah, there's a banger or two in the screamo category as well, dude.
No, dude.
No, there isn't. No.
Bro's lying to
No.
himself. That's crazy.
Bro's lying to himself. That's crazy. He lies to himself. Everybody listen to him. He's lying to himself.
Oh, I told my brother that I use his bass for entertainment in our videos, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because we were talking
Are you
about
paying
it.
him royalties?
No.
No, I'm not.
But I told him, because we were talking about how we bought that and his Trailblazer with money he got from, or gains from crypto. So, so yeah, you got your bases just chilling. But your boy over here be pulling up with it. You know how we use it occasionally, so make sure you guys check it out. I'm a pro
Speaking of,
bass
did you
player.
win trivia night the other night?
No.
Bro, come on. Did you at least come like close in the podium?
No.
Come on, dude. What a fucking disgrace.
Is it?
Yeah, you're a disgrace, dude.
How?
Because you fucking lose every single week. I'm expecting you to win in trivia, and you're like, because you pull up, you're like, oh, we know all the facts, we would have won. But you didn't.
Well, we didn't this week. No, this week we got fucked over. Genuinely. It was just sort of like whatever.
What happened? Like, was it a hard question, or like just...
There was questions about like 4th of July shit. And it was like,
Oh.
fucking what newspaper in Pennsylvania published the Declaration of Independence first? We're like, who the fuck knows that?
Oh, that's easy. That was the, oh, fuck. God damn it. I accidentally went in the pit again. I don't remember what it was.
Thought it was easy.
It is an easy one, I just don't remember what it was. I remember reading about it.
Yeah, no, you told me it was easy though. If it's trivia, it's just to like. You
I'm
called
not-
me out
I'm
for not
not-
knowing it.
No, because you always advertise yourself as like this trivia master every week.
Do I?
And I don't really remember saying that I was a trivia master. I remember saying we came close in the last week that we did
Yeah,
it.
dude, I was expecting a first place from you. Fucking loser. I'm telling all the boys when we get in fucking the meltdown chat, dude, that you got creamed in trivia. Fucking Blue Halo will be like,
I knew that.
that dude's from Australia. Dan plays the Xbox.
So, anyways, we kind of got bodied in that, and then, and once you have like a bad round, it's kind of over. So, we brought it back with some of the bonus round. We kind of killed it in that with the. It was like a license plate when you had to like guess the state or territory license plate from.
Okay.
But it depends on like what categories you get, like again how many people you have. If you got a team of like 10 people going up against and you're a team of 3, like or you know, normally we're a team of 2, like okay, well what are we supposed to do? And I mean, it's hard because a lot of people like just be on their phone cheating anyways. So it's sort of like, all right. There's a table next to us that fucking had their phone out for the whole like fucking game.
Are you allowed to use your phones?
No.
Oh.
That's a rule of trivia night is you can't use your phone. Because if you use your phone, it kind of defeats the purpose of you knowing trivia.
It depends on the trivia, like.
No, because that defeats the purpose of you knowing it. Or working through it as a team. If you just say, oh, I can Google it.
Well, how the fuck are you supposed to know something like that? How are you supposed to work? How are you supposed to work through figuring out the name of a newspaper in Pennsylvania?
I guess it's supposed to be some history knowledge you should probably know about America, I guess.
Yeah, but how do you work through it if you have like, if you can't use any guides on?
Because if you have a team of people, you know, you say, okay, you guys have whatever it is, 5-6 minutes, or whatever your time is. Talk it out. What do we think it is?
Are there options?
No.
So how do you figure that out? Like, I don't. You don't just know that. It's either you know that or you don't know that.
Exactly. That's the point.
So how do you work through it? Why does it give you 6 minutes?
Because you can talk it through with your team, and they have to go around and check everybody's answers anyways.
I mean, you're gonna need to give me another example of a question because that seems like very difficult.
Well, typically they get more difficult. That was the third round. The first question is what new social media came out today. Obviously, asking you yesterday.
Oh, is that Threads or something like
Exactly. So there's a balance to it. There's some obscure shit, but then you get some more simple shit. You know, you have.
Oh, see, they asked some shit about the news, dude. Oh man, you're getting creamed in that. Everybody is.
Okay, what lake filled
I just
up?
don't know any.
What lake filled up in California that hadn't been filled in like 150 years?
I don't know.
Thought we were getting creamed in the news, my guy. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, when's a bozo, and I'll see you guys in the next
With
episode.
Bozo.